How old are you?
I'm 7.5 exactly.
Huh?
I shall never forget.
You will forget it if you don't write it down in a memorandum.
Where do you come from? Where are you going?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
And don't twiddle your fingers all the time.
The White Knight slid down the poker. He balanced very badly. That's not a memorandum of your feelings.
A hill can't be a valley, you know. That would be nonsense.
Are you thirsty?
Terribly.
Have a biscuit.
You are travelling the wrong way.
Bread and butter, bread and butter. Bread and butter.
What does it live on?
Weak tea with cream in it.
But supposing it couldn't find any?
Well, then it would die, of course.
That must happen very often.
But it always happens.
If you think we're alive...
Sure, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, because if it was, so it might be. And if it were, so it would be. But as it isn't, it ain't. That's logic.
Why, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast.
I must have 2, you know, to come and go. One to come, one to go.
That was a joke. I wish you had made it.
Why do you wish I had made it? It was a very bad one.
So you like poetry?
Yes. Pretty well. Some poetry.
My precious Lily! My imperial kitten!
The sun was shining on the sea, shining with all his might. Did his very best to make the billows smooth and bright, and this was odd, because it was the middle of the night.
But you make no remark.
I didn't know I had to make one just then.
You should have said, it's extremely nice of you to tell me all this. However, we'll suppose it's said.
The sea was wet as wet could be, the sand as dry. You could not see a cloud because no clouds were in the sky. No birds were flying overhead. There were no birds to fly.
Am I addressing the White Queen?
Well, yes, if you call that addressing, it isn't my notion of the thing at all.
You couldn't deny that if you tried it with both hands.
I don't deny things with my hands.
No one said you did. I said you couldn't if you tried.
Just like that. Like that. No, not like that. Like that. But I was thinking of a plan to dye one's whiskers green. The oysters cried, turning a little blue.
What does that make you, I should like to know?
Ditto. A ditto. Ditto!
The carpenter said nothing, but...
I hope you're good at pinning and tying things. Every one of these has to go on somehow.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to rain?
I don't think so. At least not under here anyhow.
Well, I've been addressing myself for the past 2 hours.
Impertinence. How do you make it something to the slice out of you?
Can you do addition? What's 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1?
I don't know. I lost count.
Jam tomorrow and jam yesterday, but never jam today.
Humpty Dumpty.
You may shake hands with me.
I never put things into people's hands. That would never do.
4,207. That's the exact number.
It's something between bellowing and whistling with a sort of sneeze in the middle.
I see nobody in the road.
Only wish I had such eyes to be able to see nobody. And at that distance, too.
Can you guess why I did that?
So, of course, nobody walks slower than you.
I do my best. I'm sure nobody walks much faster than I do.
He can't do that, else he'd have been here first.
It's meant for plum cake.
Ah, we'd better take it with us, because it might come in handy if we find any plum cake.
I only said if.
She says. She only said if.
But she said more than that. Oh, ever so much more than that.
Nothing like eating hay when you faint.
I should think throwing cold water over you would be better.
I didn't say there was nothing better, I said there was nothing like it.
It's ridiculous to leave all the conversation to the pudding.
You're my prisoner.
I'll whisper it.
You call that a whisper? If you do such a thing again, I'll have you buttered.
The only difficulty is with the feet. The head is high enough already. Now, first I put my head on the gate, then the head's high enough. Then I stand on my head and the feet are high enough.
How is bread made?
Well, you take some flour.
Where do you pick the flour?
You don't pick it at all. It's ground.
How many acres of ground? You mustn't miss out so many things.
Put your hand on the ground. Then you'll know why.
Not very nice alone. But you've no idea the difference it makes mixing it with other things like gunpowder and sealing wax.
Do you know languages? What's French for fiddle-de-dee?
Fiddle-de-dee isn't English.
Whoever said it was?
The name of the tale is called haddock size.
It's the name of the tale, is it?
No, that's something quite different. That's what the name of the tale is called. The name really is The Aged Man.
Oh, so I ought to have said that's what the tale is called.
No, you oughtn't. That's quite another thing. The tale is called Ways and Means, but that's only what the tale is called. See?
Then what is the tale, then?
I'm coming to that.
I'm a bit tired now.
Hush. Hush.
I invite you to Alice's dinner party this afternoon.
And I invite you.
I didn't know I was to have a party at all, but if there is to be one, I think I ought to invite the guests. It's a curious thing. All of it seems to be about fishes in some way.
You may call it nonsense if you like, but I've heard nonsense compared with which that would be sensible as a dictionary.
I can't stand this any longer. Two of their party were engulfed.
What?
Engulfed?
There's no such word in the language.
But it's in this paper.
Let it stop there.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Till we meet again.
Well, I should know you again if we did meet. You're so like other people. 2 eyes so, nose in the middle, mouth under. It's always the same. Now, if you had the 2 eyes on the same side of your nose and the mouth on top, that would be some help.
But it would look nice.
Wait till you've tried.
Goodbye.